welcome to Earthy Goddess Mama. It is the 19th of August 2018. It's a Sunday, and I'm here today for your daily tarot reading. Once again, it is late, and I'm going to film tomorrow's straight after this. So tomorrow's is going to be early, on time, yeah? So today, the moon has moved out of Scorpio, and now it's moved into the fiery planet of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the centaur. Sagittarius fires the arrow and gallops towards whatever target. It just fires it randomly. So free-spirited. Just loves freedom. Freedom to choose own beliefs, own philosophy. Gets a lot of comfort from beliefs and learning. It's what's new, adventure, where can we travel, what can we learn? Real idealistic and enthusiastic optimism in the air. And with Jupiter in Scorpio, trine Neptune in Pisces, that optimism, that good luck, that the ability to manifest heart's desires today, there is a real joyful, dreamy quality to today, and it is the very last day of Mercury in retrograde. Tomorrow Mercury goes direct. So Merc in Leo is still sextiling Venus in Libra, and I feel like having this aspect allows the Venus in Libra so comfortable, and Venus loves being in Libra. Venus is Libra's ruling planet along with Taurus. So, that energy, it's a harmonious aspect. It's a sextile. So the energy of Venus and Libra can override the Mercury retrograde in Leo, I feel. Anyway, I've discussed this aspect quite a lot over the last few days, but we also have the moon in Sag sextiling Venus in Libra. So this is, cooperation between passionate, emotional beliefs and feeling like really passionate and wanting to move forward with someone, wanting to travel with someone. And there's a real romance and harmony and joyous quality today. I get it out eventually. Yeah, the moon in Sag trine Mercury in Leo is harmonious. It's another harmonious aspect. But, with Sag's really, really strong spiritual, philosophical beliefs, could want to reach for beliefs in an effort to feel safe with still this energy of Mercury in retrograde. Because it's so connected to your beliefs, there could be a fiery exchange with it, if you're really attached to your beliefs and your opinions on certain subjects in a protective way. I mean, fire and sparks could come out on this final day of Mercury retrograde, but it doesn't have to. We get to choose. We always get to choose. And I did a reading recently. Do we need beliefs at all? Do we really need beliefs at all? If we're truly present, moment to moment, like the Tao, like the way, just being with everything, isn't beliefs just another form of attachment? I don't know. Anyway, I'm a Sag rising, so here we go. I'm tapping into my Saggy energy. Yeah, so the sun in Leo is also trining Uranus and Taurus. So I saw it today. I was at some markets, and it was a fabulous day to express your physical self, your uniqueness and individuality through your physicality and what you wear and how you present yourself, how you walk, how you talk, how you move. Beautiful. I could see that lots today. It was really heightened to me today, but maybe because I do have a bit of Sag in my chart. But yeah, there can be an impulsive and a restless quality today, wanting to see if the grass is greener, leaving people behind because you just want to travel, or you want to see something new, you want to experience something different. Freedom to be your individual self. So you could really be awakened today by, you know, you've gone deep over the last couple, you know, 2.5 days with Moon in Scorpio, and really tapped into your deepest feelings, got to know yourself a little bit better. And with this Sun in Leo, trine Uranus and Taurus today, you could step out as a new version of yourself, and you know, you've really tapped into your inner child essence with the Sun in Leo, Mercury in Leo, and really found some harmony and beauty in yourself. I mean, Venus is all about beauty and value, and really tapped into that and found some peace and harmony within yourself, which is Libra. But Venus doesn't always have to just be about relationships. It can also be about the relationship you have with yourself, because all relationships come from that basis of self-love and respect. Yeah. So yeah, it's a fun day. It's a beautiful day, just free-spirited, joyous, you know, wanting to explore outside of yourself. You've been deep the last few days, going deep into those intense emotions with the Moon in Scorpio, and now it's time to fire that arrow out there and follow it. Gallop towards what you're passionate about. Jupiter in Scorpio, trine Neptune in Pisces. Dreams coming true. Creativity, spirituality, compassion, connections. Venus in Libra. Magic energy, Moon in Sag. Have fun. Glass is half full. Optimism is, you know, is how you're just feeling so joyous and optimistic regardless of what's going on in your physical surroundings. Your circumstances are not going to get in the way of your joy today and tomorrow. Yeah, especially tomorrow with Mercury going direct. Yay! I didn't really feel it, and it's interesting because I have a lot of planets in my 6th house, which is Virgo, and my Moon in Virgo, and Mercury rules Virgo. But you know, I guess the more you become really conscious of who you are and know yourself and be really present, the less these sorts of things will impact you, especially with your communication, if you're really mindful about what comes out of your mouth and how you express yourself. But it has seemed to be really long. It has been a real time of introspection. Yeah. Now it's a time of movement forward, especially tomorrow with the Moon in Sag, Sun in Leo. Today and tomorrow, just, yeah, it's time to move forward movement. It'll be interesting to see if the Chariot wants to come out. Okay, so I have the Tarot of Sexual Magic. If you're offended by sexual images, you may want to turn off now. Excuse me. Let's see what wants to come up. Oh, 2 wanted to fly out. We have some clarity, but there's still some obstacles. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the 7 of Wands. Okay, so the clarity I'm hearing could be Mercury about to go direct, because I'm filming this at night, so Mercury is about to go direct again. You know, the knife's cutting through any obstacles. You're able to stand your ground. I find this interesting. There's a kind of he's not really engaged. It looks like he's elsewhere as he's caressing that woman. You know, he's really not present with her. He's thinking about some battles, some obstacles, some challenges that he's got in his way. But these guys, I'm hearing they're not cutting to the chase. I find that really such an interesting saying. It just popped into my head. It wasn't mine. Yeah, you can be bound or you can cut free of those binds. Moon and Sag, you're free. You're always free. You get to choose whether you're in a relationship or not. You're free. You get the free to cut those cords anytime you want. Those obstacles are all self-created. Whatever story you're telling, you always have the ability to cut the cords, cut the binds that keep you tied to someone's energy or a particular narrative or a particular pattern, and just charge forward like the centaur. You're free. Go see if the grass is greener. Travel to that new country. Learn a new language. Learn astrology, astronomy. Do something new. Step outside the box. Sun and Leo trine Uranus and Taurus. Create yourself anew, and you will find your happily ever after. All barriers are self-created. It's time to think outside the box, and this is Jupiter, Scorpio, Neptune, Pisces energy, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Chalices. Manifesting dreams, dreams coming true. We create our own reality with the stories we tell. If we're truly present, we keep an open mind and a curiosity to whatever comes our way. It washes over us. It doesn't become an obstacle or a challenge. We just meet it moment to moment, and we cut through anything that we don't want in our reality in each particular moment. So the 10 of Chalices is available, complete emotional fulfillment. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing this is Uranus and Taurus. This is someone in your life. This is someone that's very, very practical, very skillful, loves animals. She loves herself. She really loves herself. She's tapped into her sensuality. She doesn't settle. She knows her worth, and she cuts away anything that doesn't serve her because she wants to manifest her heart's desires. She's not going to settle for anything less than that. Yeah, because she's really actually happy on her own. She's created her own abundance, her own prosperity. Yeah. So she's not going to let anyone sacrifice her 10 of Chalices for happiness, because she's happy and whole on her own. Yeah. So let's just see what the wisdom of the Oracle wants to tell us. And, you know, we have every element here. We have air, fire, water, and earth. But because we have the Queen there, we're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, male, female. It's just energy. And one flew out, and it's being the observer. This is the wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. 49. Be the observer of yourself, yeah? Detach. There's nothing serious going on. Don't need to be stuck in the density of the three-dimensional world anymore. You can step away from that into that dreamy, not lost in illusion. You're still grounded. The Queen of Pentacles is here. Every element is here. It's a really well balanced day today. You have the clarity of the Ace of Swords to cut through any perceived barriers or people trying to oppose what you're doing, because you have the Sun and Leo trine Uranus and Taurus for you there to stand up in your individual self-expression, thinking outside the box, not caring what other people think of what you're doing, because their judgment says more about them than it does about you. If you know yourself and you accept yourself fully, like the Queen of Pentacles, it's not arrogance. It's just knowing that we are of spirit, all of us. And that when you've really come to accept and love yourself, you accept and love everyone else. Even if they are, you know, not being especially kind with you, you can throw them compassion today. We have that beautiful aspect. Jupiter and Scorpio trine Neptune and Pisces. Compassion, spirituality. I am another you, you're another me. honoring the spirit inside each other today. And we have 49, being the observer. Let's see what it says. Perspective, objectivity, neutral observation from a distance. The Oracle's message. Most people see the world through a personal lens. They closely identify with their feelings and experiences, so much so that they come to believe that these are the only reality. There are times when you need distance in order to gain perspective and understand your circumstances from more a neutral vantage point. Now is one of those times in your life. This is a perfect moment for you to begin to do some exploring. Instead of only considering yourself, consider what you need to understand about the conditions, people, culture, and environment you're engaged with now. You'll be happy you did. Illumination is the miracle you seek and will indeed find. This is Sun in Leo. Uranus, Taurus. It's harmonious. Illumination. Awakening. Yay. Relationship message. Sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees in your way. Feelings can get all jumbled up, and often you hear one thing when a person says another. It can be like an echo of an unresolved past experience dubbed over your conversation. Take time out before you react. Yes, please do. Mercury's still in retrograde. After all, until tomorrow. It's likely the other person has no idea how his or her words have affected you. Take a few steps back and lend understanding to the situation. Have faith in your connection and trust that you can come together. Take to higher ground now. Cultivate curiosity about what you observe in yourself, in others, and in the landscape. You'll find things much improved sooner than you know. Prosperity. It is such an adventurous time for you to get some distance from what you're doing and see your work and your projects from a different perspective. The trick is to connect to the essence of your goals and aspirations while letting the form and timing be dictated by spirit. You may be too personally attached to the outcome, unable to see the miracle because it's not turning out exactly as you planned. Trust spirit. The perfect vision of your abundance is right in front of you. Remain neutral and curious and watch the miracle unfold. This is so Jupiter, Scorpio, Neptune, Pisces, dreams coming true. Okay, and here's the protection message as well. Ever think sometimes your life options are suction cupped to your face and you can't see beyond yourself? There's a big world out there, Moon and Sag, a multitude of potential realities that you're unable to perceive at present. You're a little stuck. It's time to get advice from someone you trust, someone who has a better perspective on your circumstances. Other points of view are needed now before you move forward. Take heart, a beautiful vista is awaiting for you to drink it in. You just need a little help widening your scope beyond your small self. And the moon in Sag is going to do this for you today. Anyway, have an amazing Sunday. I love you all so much. If you haven't yet subscribed, please press that little red subscribe button. And if this resonated with you in any way, give me a thumbs up. I love you all so much. Thanks for being here.